Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, the market closes on weekends. So it will open today at 10 p.m.
Oh, okay.
You get it now, right?
Oh, okay. So until it closes, that's when you see whether you made a loss or a profit.
Come again.
Until it closes, that's when you will know whether you made a loss or a profit.
Until what closes actually?
The trade, like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Okay, you want to know whether until the market closes before you get to know whether you made a loss or profits.
yeah, yes,
Okay. Do you have your account funded?
yes. I actually placed the one the Friday but Friday you made us follow the MT5 how to stop loss, do the stop loss and sell limited those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I followed the video and placed the trade. So I have a trade currently running.
Wow. Can you share your screen for me to see?
Oh, okay.
Mm. Which of the trades actually?
I'm coming.
Is it the ones from Ryan?
No, Friday, the one you, oh, it was a demo you were showing us. The screen recordings you did and posted. This one.
Oh, so the one I placed, the videos
Yes.
I sent earlier, they were for demo, like just for
Uh,
tutorials.
oh,
But you,
okay.
yeah, share me your screen for me to see what's up.
Yeah, so I've shared it. So this is my account. This can you see?
Kindly give me some time, okay? I'm coming.
Oh, okay.
Alright, where is the meeting? I can't find Zoom. I'm coming here. Okay. Uh-huh. What's happening? Yeah. Yeah, Elvis, I cannot see your screen. So you were asking if what?
But you said it was a demo trade you placed.
Mm-hmm,
But
mm-hmm.
me, yes. But me, I did it as a like a road trade.
Okay, so these are just pending orders. So you have set a sell limit. It has not been triggered yet. And yeah, so these are just pending orders.
Oh, okay. So until it reaches where I've set the limits.
Exactly. The trade is not
Oh,
going to open. So if you want to see if your trade have been executed, you need to go to trade. Tap on the trade. So you see that you only have one pending order.
mm,
You see?
pending on that.
Yeah, so the
Ah,
pending order is the sell limit. Like it is
oh, okay.
pending. It has not been executed yet. You get it?
Oh,
So we have two types of pending orders. That's like we have many types, but the ones you need to know are these two, the sell limits and the sell stop. Or let me say the limit orders and the stop orders. Okay. So as I was saying earlier on, I was like with a sell limit, so let me say with a limit order is let me say you've seen markets moving in an uptrend, right? and you believe that okay, if price should reach a certain point, it should stop what going in that uptrend and what start reversing towards like the opposite direction. You get it? So a good example is, let me say, you've seen this very pair, which is AUD USD. You've seen AUD USD at 53. You get it? And AUD USD is moving upward. You get it? So meaning you're anticipating to get, let me say, 54, 55 going, you get it. So when you set a limit order, you're trying to say that, okay, currently AUD is moving in an uptrend, but I believe that when it gets to, let me say, 55, it will reverse. You get it. So AUD will move from that 53 to 54 to 55. Immediately hits that your 55, that your trade that you have set at 55. Now it will be executed. You get it. So whether price actually goes in your direction, like if it goes in your direction, if it goes in the opposite direction, then what, you win. If it doesn't go in that direction, then it means that what, you need to take a loss. You get it. But then a stop order is, let me say, you've seen the same AUD at 53. You get it. But you believe that it will still continue what's rising. You get it. But like you don't have an assurance. You get it. So you'll be like, okay, in order for me to be very confident about this very trade, let me say, okay, if AUD should move from 53 to 54, then I have a full assurance that what, it might continue moving in what, that uptrend. You get it? So in that case, you put your what, your stop order at what, 54. So immediately price gets to 54, your trade will be executed. So if it continues moving up, then what, your trade will be in a profit. You get it? But then if it should move the opposite direction, then you end up in a loss. Hope you get it now.
Okay.
You understand it, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So this is just a pending order. It has not been executed yet. And what I did earlier on too, it was just should I say a tutorial. I didn't even know that because I don't trade AED USD, you get it? Yeah.
So should I go and cancel it, or I should just
It was
leave it?
you cancel it. You cancel it. Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay. Thank you. I'll cancel it.
All right. All right, sure. Okay. Joshua, you have not talked. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm great, Charlie. Mm. So today I want us to keep it very brief, yeah. Earlier on today, I was doing back testing. So when we say back testing, that's like you going back in time to see what actually happened in the market, because the only time you get to do back testing is on weekends, because that's when market sleeps. You get it. So it's when it's asleep, that's when what, you go back in time to really analyze how the market behaved, to learn from your mistakes. You get it. And I'll be very honest, for for last week, my trades were very rusty. You get it. Been a while. Like I took a break on November and I resumed this on February. So like there was a lot that I needed to learn. You get it. And going back in time, that's, I even dropped the link in the group. You get it. So I was able to learn a lot from, like, let me see, the trades that I took this one last week. You get it. So let me take you through that for you to see. Oh, this. Mm-mm-mm. All right. So it's always said that what, never trade against the trend, right? So let's see what happened. Let's see what happened last week. So this is the, wow. So this is the weekly calendar, right? So I say weekly calendar, the weekly time frame. So meaning what this means is that every candle over here took 1 week to what close. You get it? So this very candle, it means that what it took 1 week to close. So this is, let me say, if you are starting from here, this week one, week two, week three, week four, week five. You get it? And this is last week candle. So you can see that what for last week we had what the candle being very bullish. You get it? Actually, I customized my chart. So if you see a golden candle, that's a bullish candle, right? And if you should see a black candle, that's a bearish candle. Okay. So I think this different from what you guys have learned, which is like the red and green. You get it on my charts. I've customized it to fit how me I perceive colors. Okay. Yeah. Like I did it. I have this on a fund management company. Mean this one. Our brand colors are gold and black. So I just customized it to what fits that brand. Okay. Yeah. So over here we could see that what market has been very, very bullish. Okay. And I went on the now the daily candle, and that's what I realized. Here is a structure, it's a point of interest. Okay. And here too is a point of interest. You get it? Because over here, what did we see? Now let me take it from this point right now. Let me take it from here. So you can see what happened in this zone, right? When we had price moving from this point to here, when it got here, what happened? It dropped and it came back again. And when it came back again, what happened? It dropped again, right? And we had it rising again. And it also what dropped, meaning this point became a very good resistance zone. Okay, it was holding down price to what? To the downside. You get it? So when we had this candle forming as the support, and this support came to what? Break this resistance. You get it? So after breaking this resistance, this move is called this one change of character. It means that what we've had price, or let me say we've had the market moving from a different phase to another phase. So meaning if market was consolidating, now we have broken that consolidation this one that consolidation character. It's now what's trending upward, right? Because that's what was happening. It was just consolidating. It moves, but like it was moving in that what's the name? That spot. You get it? Like it wasn't showing any sign of, let me see, a bearish move or let me see a bullish move. You get it? It was just moving in a range, you see. And when we had price getting to form a support over here, it came to break this very resistance, making a what? This one, how do we call it? A change of character. And we have the main change of character happening over here. You get it? So when we had price breaking, so I was like, what? There was a break of this high too. Like there's more to it, but it seems um this one the elements have covered it. You get, so I was like, what? There was a break off. There was a break of this high. So this was one of the highs that what markets, or let me say gold had created earlier on. You see, so this one was the name high also got broken. You see, so we had price getting to this point, and it dropped. And when it dropped, what happened? It came to what break it. You get it. So after breaking this was like a very good sign that what market is going to move in an uptrend, like it's going to trend upward. You get it? Yeah, because in it, like most traders, mostly they wait for what price to get into either a resistance or what a support zone before they take a position. And over here, we saw that what price got into the resistance zone, it's respected it briefly, then what it came back to break it and what start forming there's an uptrend. You get it. So that's one key thing that we should have taken notice of now last week. Actually, last week I would say I was very, very this thing. I was impatient. Yeah, I was desperate to trade. So yeah, I didn't really pay attention to what market did last week. You get it. But doing my back testing earlier today, I realized that what there's a lot that I could have learned. You get it, so that we wouldn't have been taking those unnecessary losses, right? Yeah. So that's it for like what happened last week. Let's go on to the 4 hour for me to show you a clear example of how market was trending. So for last week, I'm sure most of you were on the call. You saw Ryan drawing up trend lines and stuff like that. You get it. So mostly on the market, we have traders drawing up a trend line. But then one basic way to know whether market is trending or not trending is what break of structure. You get it, and that's what we are seeing over here. So over here we saw price breaking the structure. You get it. We had it move. So let me use this to rather to make it clear for you. So yes, we had a resistance over here. It respected it. It created a resistance, came to create a support, then we broke it, right? After breaking it, it came to form another resistance over here. It came to create a support, then what? It broke it. So there's like,
I would like
uh,
to ask a question.
yeah, please ask the question.
This about the break of structure and the change of character.
Mm-hmm.
I need to mark the small break of structures or like the big one because I can see you have marked a big change of character at the top.
Okay. So in order for you to know whether market is trending upward, trending sideways, trending downward. Like the real confirmation comes from what? The higher time frame. Okay. So in order for you to mark your change, I don't mark change of character on 5 minutes. Like I'm a scalper. I use smaller time frames a lot. You get it. But then I don't use those stuff to what mark those points of interest, right? I rather go so you see that we got to mark our what our change of character on what on the daily time frame. You see? Hope you can see it.
Yeah,
So we came on the daily time frame to see what was actually happening. You get it? So we can see from the onset, like market was already giving us a sign of what bullishness, right? Because we can see what price forming a high over here. It came down, came to break the high, came down again, came to break the high. Like it was just moving progressively like that. So what we broke this very resistance zone after breaking a what now we came to the actual zone that most traders were looking out for sales. You get it?
this
Mostly, yeah.
this where you mark change of character.
Hmm.
This I don't understand that place.
You
I don't
don't
understand
understand it.
how come it's a change of character.
So I was saying that. Let me use this one. That's how the market moves, right? Mostly, that's how it moves. Like it moves in so many ways. Like yeah, we have sideways. So let me see. Market was trending sideways, right? Pa- So there's consolidation. Let's say market was consolidating, yeah. So if market is moving this way, right, we actually don't know what's happening. What's this thing fooling like that? Okay, right. So when market is moving this way, this is the worst time to trade. You get it? Because at this moment, you don't really know what's happening. Whether market wants to drop, whether market wants to rise, you don't really know, right? So that's exactly what we are seeing over here. Market is moving sideways. It is moving within a range. So over here, let me see, it started from this point. It came down, it came up again, it came down, it came up again, it came down, it came up again. You get it? So within this range, we didn't actually know what market was doing, whether it wants to go up or it wants to come down. You get it? So when we had this very support zone coming to break this zone, which has been holding markets down. So after breaking it, then we had the assurance that, oh, okay, right now what? It is not ranging again, right? Right now we don't have market ranging again. We have someone coming to break that spell. You get it? So after breaking it right now, we have a full assurance that what we are not in a ranging character again, or we are not in a ranging market again. We are in a bullish what trend. You get it? So that's what is referred to as what change of character. The character of the market has changed from what that stagnation to an upward trend. Do you get it now?
So so does it mean the market was in a downtrend before the consolidation?
Exactly. So mostly like market doesn't like it doesn't move in two ways. Like it's not restricted to only. I mean, it is not limited to only what's the name uptrend and downtrend. We have uptrend, downtrend, and consolidation. There are more to it, but then these are the three main ones that you should know. You get it. And at this point, you should know that what we realized that market was moving in that range. It was consolidating. You get it. So even if it should have what broke it should have broke this very so we have like we have a zone over here, you get it. So if we should have had market breaking this, we could have still what called it what a change of character because it has broken at this moment. We just had market what's ranging. Let me take this one, the triangle, for you to see it better. So you can see the range. Can you see the range? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Joshua, hope you can see the range
Yeah.
now.
Yes.
So you can see that we had markets moving upward initially, right? So we had it forming highs, coming to create a low, a higher high, a low, higher high, low, higher high. So it got to this point that it was like what? Actually, this place, let me take a break. You get it? So it fell to this point. And after creating this low, we had it breaking this very low as well. So people thought, okay, there's like something showing like a downtrend, yeah. So we had some traders probably started looking out for what some sell zones, thinking that what market is about to change character, but no, it had a different idea, like it had its own plan. So when it got to this zone, it came to create, it didn't create a high. It got to this zone, and let me say, it respected the high that we had over here. You get it? And after respecting it, it dropped and it came back again to that very zone again and it dropped again. You see? So at this zone, people were confused. Let me say traders in at that spot were confused. They didn't actually know what was about to happen because it has broken a low, right? And we already have it what's creating higher highs and what's higher lows. You get it? Meaning it is in an uptrend and it has also broken a low. So we don't know. Do you like are you trying to rise or you are trying to fall? You get it. So at that point, traders actually didn't know what was happening. You see, so the character at that moment was what a consolidation, and that's another phase of what the markets like market phases. Yeah, we have the three main phases, which is what consolidation, upward, and downtrend. Hope you get it. So at that very point, we had market was consolidating in this box. And when this low came to break the whole high, then traders had a confirmation that what, yes, indeed, price has broken this through consolidation. So what we have a new high created, and we have market currently what trending in an what trending upward. You get it. So at that point, we refer to that as what a change of character. I don't know if it makes sense now.
Yeah.
Hope you get it.
Yes.
Exactly. So for last week, we had what market trending upward. Yeah. So when you come to the, so as you can see over here, you can see this is a clean trend to the upside. Perpetual uptrend. So as you can see, a very clean trend to the upside. Yeah. But one very way to know whether market is moving in an uptrend, we always have a what? A higher high. So this a low over here. It created a higher high, a higher low. So when we see a higher low, it means that this low is higher than what the previous low we had over here. So you see that this is a low that it created, and when it created this higher high, we had this low being what higher than the earlier low we have over here. Hope you guys are following me.
Uh,
If you don't understand, you can ask questions.
oh yeah, I'm cool.
All right. So after creating this low, this higher low, it came to create another higher high. Then it created another higher low. It created higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So you can see that this is a clean uptrend, yeah. And always, when you're about to trade in a new week, you need to go to the weekly or let me say the daily time frame to get a very good perspective on the market, whether to know is market moving in an uptrend, downtrend, or it is just what consolidating. Yeah, because the worst thing or the worst place you can be as a trader is to be trading the consolidation or be trading against the trend. And that's what I caught myself doing last week. You get it? We took a lot of, I took a lot of counter trend this one positions. Yeah. So last week, Friday, when I was trading live, they post NFP after the post NFP. Our first setup was a buy setup, which means what we're trading according to the trend. But later on, we had our second setup, which was a sell order. That sell order was a counter trend, this one counter trend position. You see, and when price got to that point, we barely got into like 50 pips profit. Then what? Price reversed to go and hit our SL. You get it? So that's what mostly happens when you are trading against the trend, right? Yeah. So now to the this one, the market outlook. I don't know if Ryan. Yo, Ryan, are you home now?
So please, can you tell us what the market outlook is? Is it how the market performed during the week, or
Yeah, please, your question again.
please can you explain like what's the market outlook? Is it how the market behaved during the week?
Oh, I can't hear you.
Hello.
Yeah, Joshua,
Yeah. I was saying that. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
I was asking like, can you explain what the market outlook is? Is it how the market behaved during the week?
The market outlook.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said what?
I'm asking like, can you explain like what it means? Is it how the market behaved
Oh,
during
the
the
market
week?
outlook, like the meaning of the market outlook.
Yeah.
Okay, 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 okay. So when we say market outlook, um, mostly when traders say market outlook, they are trying to forecast what might happen in the next week. You get it? And mostly these forecasts are made based on what happened last week or what has happened previously. Hope you understand.
Yes.
Does it make sense now?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll show you. Let me do some few back testing before. So with the back testing, I'm a scalper, so I'm in my 5 minutes. Yeah. So we will take it from Monday. Yeah, so this is Monday. So I have a very strict this one trading plan. Earlier last week, I saw myself breaking a lot of them, but I'm strictly back to it. Yeah. So one of my like my trading plans, one of the rules is I only trade when it gets into what like from 2 p.m. That's when I trade. So if you have really been able, like if you have been close to me, you will see that always when it is 2 o'clock, you hear my alarm what ringing because I've set my alarm to 2 p.m. So every 2 p.m. Because I trade what the New York session and I trade good at what New York session you get it. So and I trade it at a specific time. Like The market is behaving anyhow, anytime. You get it? You just need to be, you just need to know what time works for you. And based on experience, I realized that um, what's the name? 2 p.m. works for me. You get it? Yeah. So this Monday. Hope you guys can see now. This Monday. And you see the time beneath. So what I'm hovering around, we have the time at 4 a.m. Can you guys see the 4 a.m.? 4 a.m.
Yes.
Look down. Do 3:45. Can you see?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So let's keep on. I don't really like too many elements on my chat. Let me clear them, okay? So that it becomes okay. So we've established one thing already. For last week, we had markets moving in an uptrend. So let me say, if we were to be trading last week, we'll be looking out for what buy positions, or we'll be looking out for orders to show that to let me say complement that uptrend. Yeah. So let's move all the way to 2 p.m., 7 p.m. So Monday 2 p.m. That's 14, right? So let me decrease it. All right. So 2 p.m. So 3:35 now. Yeah. So that's actually 2 p.m. Okay. Clear this one. So we're on the 5 minutes now. My plan was to make all of you swing traders, but then the thing is, scalping is very psychological, and I don't recommend scalping to beginners. But here's the case: I'm a scalper, so I will do the analysis from my POV. All right. So we have 110, 150, then what? 2 p.m. All right. So before 2 p.m., let's analyze what happened before 2 p.m. What do we see? We can see that we earlier had some highs created. Yeah. Price got to this point, it dropped. It got here again, it dropped. And we saw this very support zone, or let me say this zone, which was holding price to the upward, to the upside, holding it towards come and break this high. You get it? And what happened? After breaking this high, exactly at 2.5, we saw price, like we saw this one, yeah. We saw markets printing a very bullish this one candle. You get it? So you can see that this candle is very bullish, yeah. It's moving to the upside, the golden candle, the 2.5 candle. We are on the 5 minutes, so every candle takes 5 minutes to print. Yeah. So after 2.5, we saw that price has printed a very bullish candle. And what's the confluence? If you are to enter a buy position, what's the confluence? The confluence is what we have price breaking this high. You get it? There's a break of structure over here. You get it? So BOS, there's a break of structure over here. You see? And after breaking structure, there's one of the candlesticks confirmation. There's a bullish candle created. Yeah. So as a trader, or let me say as a scalper, I just need to look out for what's the after price printing this bullish candle. I just come. I told you I only trade at 2 p.m. So and it's not it's not as if because it is 2 p.m. then I need to find trades. You get it? I need to trade like I need to trade because what it is 2 p.m. now. It doesn't happen that way. You need to look out for what some markets what's the name? What's the name? Behaviors before you take those trades. Okay. So you need to look out for confirmations. And me, there were only two confirmations that I looked out for, which was the break of structure here, and the printing of the bullish candle. So we've already talked about candlesticks, so I know most of you. So some traders will say that always put your SL below the. So the thing is, SL is supposed to be where SL is supposed to be. Okay, so let me say if you have to put your SL beneath this very structure, then we'll aim for. We always go for 1:3, but since okay, we could get 1:3. All right, 1:3. All right, so you can see 1:3 perfectly. So we placed our this one over here, and what do we see? So within two, in a span of, so actually we hit our TP at, let me see, 2:55. So meaning in a span of like 55 minutes, right? Yeah, 55 minutes, you have hit your TP. You get it right. So there was someone asking if you take your trade on the 5 minute, doesn't mean that what it will take 5 minutes for you to this one realize your profits. It all depends on how much you want from the market here. So we were just hoping for a 1:3 RR. Okay. So with that 1:3 RR, we were able to hit what? So let me see. That's so this is 100 pips. So let me say 168 pips. You get it? 168 pips. Gold moves in points. So it's just, I don't want to confuse you guys. So if you are seeing 1,689, if you convert that to pips, that's what? 168. Okay, it is times 10. So let me say divided by 10. Okay, so this 1,689 is not the actual pips that was good move. So in pips, we had good moving what I'm sorry, 168 to our TP. Okay. So meaning if we took this trade, we'd have made this on what? Good. Now let's go to the next day. The next day too, we are going to 2 p.m. to look out for what market happened. Okay. So we are still in Monday. We are in Tuesday now. Tuesday, 5:55 a.m. We want 2 p.m. So this is 3 p.m. This is 1:30 p.m. Okay. Okay. So where is 2 p.m.? All right. So this is 2 p.m. And there are more things that you guys have not learned, and I wouldn't like to be using them. But then if you have been this one exposed to trading before, there are some terms that you'll be this one like you'll be like they will sound familiar. So there's something called fair value gap, yeah, and FVG. So the thing is, I trade. Um, there's a concept called smart money concept, and in smart money, there are a couple of stuff that you need to be looking out for. There's an FVG. There's what's the name? The break of structure, change of character. Like these are the main things. You don't have to learn all of the concepts of SMC. Sometimes you just pick something from here, something from there, combine it. These things, we just use them as confluence. You get it? Me, my main confluence is time. And I use this other confluences to what? Just give my this one, my setup, this thing, that assurance that what maybe like just to give it a higher win rate. Okay. Yeah. So we have 4 p.m. So yeah, sorry, 2 p.m. So exactly at 2 p.m. What did price do? We had price moving in this FVG. So there's the fair value gap. So the fair value gap we see. So let me see. The fair value gap is created from the wicks of two candles. You get it? I don't know the best way to explain this to you guys. So we had price. Let me see. When this bullish candle was formed. Before this bullish candle, we had another small bullish candle formed over here. So the wick of this bullish candle, you get it. And when price came to form another candle over here, the preceding candle, which is this bullish candle, it also left a wick. You get it. So the wick, we take these two wicks. we take these 2 weeks, this one, and the last one before the middle one. Oh, and this one. Can you guys see it?
Yeah,
Do you understand it?
yeah.
Hmm. All right.
Please go over. Please go over.
All right, sure. I'll go over. So see, this one, no. I'll not teach this. I'll not teach this one. You guys are beginners. I don't want to confuse you, okay? So let me just brush over, okay? So when we say an FVG, that's not like a concept that I'm teaching you guys to be trading, okay? Because this is 5 minutes, and I told you, me, it doesn't matter the time. I'm a scalper, yeah. So my two confluences, like my major confluence is time, and the time that I'm trading is what 2 p.m. So at 2 p.m. we had price moving into this point of interest for us, and that point of interest for us was what's the FVG, the fair value gap. Okay, so the fair value gap, people have different definitions, like they have different concepts, they have different this one reason, like they have diverse reasons why they think FVG is good. You get it? But then me, I just look out for like I only believe, or let me say, I only believe an FVG if it is being formed in my what my trading time, which is what the 2 p.m. Okay, so the FVG, as I said, we take this bullish candle. You get it? So let's look out for another FVG. So you can call this one an FVG. See, I don't want to create a scenario where you guys will be taking everything as an FVG. Oh, how best do I explain this? I can see a lot of FVGs, but not all of them can be regarded as an FVG. Okay, so basically, let's see. So hmm, uh, this is going to be quite hard. Okay, so when we have a candle between two candles, so let me say the before and the after. So this is the before, this is the after. Let me use this. All right. So over here, before this very candle, this 5 minute candle forming, we had this candle form, right? And after this candle, we had this candle being formed. You get it? But one key thing we realized was that the wicks never met. There was a gap between the wicks. So when this market closed over here, it left a wick over here. And when price also and when this candle also closed, it formed a wick over here too. You get it? The ending of the candle, that's what we refer to as wick. That tall, this one, no, this one. This is also referred to as a wick. This is referred to as a wick. This is referred to as wick. And the main thing, the yellow one, that the big body, it is referred to as body. You get it? So let me make this one for you. There's a candlestick, right? So there's a candlestick. There's the candlestick body. And this is what we refer to as a wick. Okay. And that's what we refer to as a wick. Hope you get it.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So those are the two, like these are what you need to know about a candlestick. The main thing is the body. Beneath it, what it leaves behind, the traces, these are the wicks. You get it? So we had the candle before this very bullish candle, leaving a wick over here. We also had the candle after this very candle, also leaving a wick over here. So this created a gap. And mostly when it leaves a gap like that, price needs to get into that gap in order to go the other direction, or like let me say the opposite direction. Okay. So what happened? Or simply enough, yeah, simply for you guys to get the whole concept, we can take it from here. let's say at 2 p.m. I didn't trade. Let's say we are not going to enter over here. So at 2 p.m., markets, or let me say price got into our what? This our point of interest. You to highlight it. Yes, we had price getting into our point of interest, which is this FVG. And when it got into this FVG, what happened? Price came up, and it came up to what? Break this, what's the name? This high, right? It broke this high. And when it broke, it continued with what? A bullish candle, right? Yes. But that's not a very good point for you to what? Enter the market. Okay. That's not a good point for you to enter the market. So let me see. If you should have entered here, then probably your SL will be way below this point. So let me see after you entered after this bullish candle. Your SL should be somewhere here. You see, that's like 100 pips. Who trades with 100 pips SL? Okay. So mostly me seeing that what there's this one a candle, like there's an FVG over here, and I've seen that what price has already respected this FVG with a rejecting candle after. I'll just enter. Okay. I'll just enter. So we'll put our SL beneath the low, which is like 30 pips. Then we'll go for 1:3. Yeah. So the 1:3 is, yeah. All right. So you can see after taking a 1:3, this one too, how long did it take for us to reach? So this actually took like an hour. You get it? Price took an hour to hit our TP. So that's like 3 p.m. exactly on the dot. So it took an hour, then we hit our TP 1:3, backed. Okay. Then let's go to Thursday. Thursday to we want 3 p.m. I'm sorry, 2 p.m. guys, 2 p.m. Okay. So this is the change of character, break of structure thing that I've been talking about. So over here, what can we see? We can see some break of structures like happening. Yeah, we had a high over here. We had a high over here. Then it came to create a low, a higher high over here, create a low, higher high. This is like an equal high self. So a low, a higher high, low, then another higher high, another low, then a higher high. When you go to this point, this high was respected. Then we came all the way down here. So you can see that market was initially moving in an uptrend. So on this smaller time frame, we can mark out our change of character, because this very
Hello.
low. Yeah, hello.
Please. So yeah, that's those small movements to you have to check those trend. Is it pullback or you have to check whether it's a change of character or break of structure? The
So
small moves.
that these small moves,
Yes, please.
this ones.
Yes, please.
This market's moving naturally up, like upward, like it is creating a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. You get it? So if I trader trading at that time, you should know that price is moving like upward. You get it? But then you should know
There is
that as it was moving towards a zone, a point of interest. You get it? A key area. And when it got into this resistance, it respected it and it dropped, right?
what that's been confusing me a lot. If I see the market like the chart like this, I don't know whether the change of character or the break of structure, I'll mark, let's say, uh, I don't know how to describe. I don't know whether I'll mark those tiny moves or I'll just
Yeah, I want you to finish your question.
yeah, I don't know whether I'll mark those small moves or I'll just mark it from, let's say, the
Mm,
down here to this sharp move unless I share my screen. Whatever I'm showing, if I'm
I get
saying
it.
it
I get
out.
your question. I get your question. So the main reason why I don't want to answer your question directly is because I'm trading on a smaller time frame. You get it? And if you are to, like, let me say, have a conversation with traders that trade on a higher time frame, they will tell you that what, don't pay attention to what's happening on the lower time frame. Okay. So that's why I told you that what, in order for you to know whether market has really change character, you need to confirm that on what, on the higher time frame. And that's what we confirmed for last week. You get it? Because the previous week before last week, we had a very good change of character. We had price was the name changing from consolidation to an actual uptrend. You get it? Because we saw it was breaking a high. Hope you understand.
Yeah,
Yeah. So in order for you to really affirm that, you need to first of all affirm that on what, on the higher time frame. But there's us on the lower time frame. On the lower time frame too, it has its own rules. You get it? And there are some rules that me too I respect. And for me, in order for me to really take this thing, a resistance zone to be a true resistance zone, that resistance zone needs to be what? A consolidation. Why? Because over here, look at it. The reason why this resistance zone was respected was because what? Market was consolidating. Hope you can see. It got
yeah.
here, it came down. It came here, it came down. Up, down, till what? It dropped, right? So we have it what? Forming a real resistance. So let me just break it. Yes. So after forming this resistance, later on, it came down, it came to play around, and it gave the notion that, oh, we are going up, we are going up, we are going up. And it came back into this zone again. Immediately it got into that zone. What do we see? It drops, meaning this zone really held. You get it, right? So on the 5 minutes, we've been able to what? Mark out a very good resistance zone. Hope you get it. And when it dropped, what do we see happening? This zone that we had it forming like a very good support. It got broken. So here's it. This zone. Hope you can see it. You can see it, right? So this zone that we had, it got broken. Pa. Hope you can see. But before it go broken, you first need to what? Establish that what we had this zone forming like a very good uptrend. You get it? So it gave the notion that what market is moving uptrend. I'm saying this on the 5 minutes. Like everything I'm saying is from the perspective of a 5 minute time frame. You get it? So don't take it as if like, yeah, I'm speaking generally for what was happening on the markets. Like you get it, right? So in this 5 minutes period, we consider what markets was giving that uptrend vibes. But when we had it breaking this low, you can refer to this as what? A change of character. Okay?
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, so that's what I understand your question correctly, but I don't want to confuse you. Yeah, I don't want to
But I
confuse
need,
you with, yeah,
but
your
actually, I
question.
need the answer because anytime I see charts like that, then I get confused. I don't know whether I'll mark the bigger one or the smaller one. So I need an answer.
You don't know whether you mark the bigger one or the smaller one.
Listen, where you just marked the change of character.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I don't know whether if I see the chart, I don't know whether I will mark that one or the smaller one that you were like showing us first.
So me, I would say that just pay attention to two things: support and resistance, and make sure that you are trading on a higher time frame. Okay. Later on, when you get experience, you can move to the lower time frame. Okay. I don't know if I've sent me message before, but I remember telling someone the same thing. They should pay attention to what day swinging trades, getting what's the name? Setups on a higher time frame. Okay. So let me say on the higher time frame, you see something similar to this. I've already told you that what me for me to actually call a zone a resistance or a support, that support or resistance must have a consolidation. Hope you get it. So at this very zone, you can see that what it formed a consolidation up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Then it came down and it came up again. And when it came up, this same zone created that what resistance and it dropped. Hope you get it. Let's go on the higher time frame for us to see how it looks on the higher time frame. I didn't even look at it. Was that Tuesday or Thursday? Yeah, it is missing. Is it this one? Was it Thursday or Tuesday? Tuesday.
When
It was Wednesday.
the
Wednesday,
question
2
again.
p.m. Like, I've come on. I didn't take notice of where we were. Let me go back and see. So it is Thursday. Yeah, Thursday, 2 p.m., around 2 p.m. Let's go to the 4 hour. Mhm. Okay, it's not showing. But then, yeah, to your question, you let me answer your question so that we move on to the next. Okay.
Okay.
So to your question, if you had, so my own is just pay attention to what support and resistance on the higher time frame. You get it? If it is break of structure and you want to mark out a break of structure, make sure that what you are marking out that break of structure at least on the 4 hour time frame. Okay.
Okay.
And hope you understand what a break of structure is.
Yes.
Exactly. And if it is a change of character too, make sure what you are marking out that change of character on a what on a higher time frame. Okay.
Okay.
Even I don't recommend you guys later on coming on the smaller time frames to come and pick out what's like you can do your top-down analysis, daily candle, use the daily candle to find out the trend. You get it. Then you come to the 4 hour, you use the 4 hour to mark out zones. You come back like the 1 hour, so with the 1 hour you refine your zones. Then you later come to at least 15 minutes. 15 minutes, then you get like a very good zone. Then you put your order at and you take the trade. Yeah. But make sure that whatever decision you're making it based on what you've seen on the higher time frame. If it's a support zone,
Philip,
make yeah,
hello.
your question. Yeah.
Yeah. Said marking the trend, you should do it on a higher time frame, like the daily or the 4 hour time.
Yeah. Because that's really what determines the trend. You get it. So what you are seeing on the let me say on the daily, and one candle on the daily means that what this candle took a whole day for it to form. You get it. So if the
Yeah.
market was actually bullish, it is at the end of the day that what we will see whether market was bullish or what not bullish. You get it. How many hours are in a day?
Yeah. Twice.
Come again.
12. Okay, a full day is 24 hours.
24 hours.
Exactly. There are 24 hours, right? So meaning if you go on the 4 hour candle, we if you go on the 4 hour time frame, you have what 24 candles forming just one candle on the daily time frame. Hope you get it. So that should tell you how powerful what the daily time frame is over the 4 hour candle. And that's the same way if you should go to what the 1 hour candle. We have what 4 candles. Hey, is it? Yeah, we have 4 candles forming a 4 hour candle. Hope you get it. So
No.
you don't get it. So let me see. Currently under 5 minutes. This is the daily candle. This bearish candle that you are seeing, the black candle. Hope you can see it.
Yeah.
This candle, it took it took 6 candles. 6. So right now we're on the 4 hour candle, right? Hope you can see it. Currently on the 4 hour candle.
Yes,
Let me
I can see.
make it full screen. Yeah. So let me go to the daily candle. Hmm. So let me take. So let me start from the weekly candle. So this weekly candle, so what you see when we went to the 5 minutes and we are navigating through to get to, like, let me say day one, Monday, Tuesday, then so on, you get it. On this time frame, this whole candle, it has summarized whatever happened in what last week. Hope you can see it. The writings are too many. Yeah. So you can see this very bullish candle, the golden one. Yeah. And we have it forming on the weekly candle, on the weekly time frame. So we seeing this on the weekly time frame means that what this whole candle took 1 week for it to close. You get it. So this is
Okay.
last
So
week candle. This is last 2 weeks candle. You get it. The candle before last week candle is what last 2 weeks candle. Hope you get it. And if you should come to the daily time frame, what this means is that how many days makes a week? 7 days, right? So meaning,
yeah.
let's start from from this very first candle. So this is Friday. No, so there's like a 24/5 market. So meaning it is 5 days rather. 5 days makes a week. So let's count. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get it. So these 5 candles that you are seeing on the daily time frame. When you come to the weekly time frame, this is what we have in one. Hope you can see.
Okay. So please, does it mean if the weekly candle is bullish, it means the whole like throughout the whole week, market was bullish.
Exactly. So if the weekly candle is bullish, it means that what? This one. So as we can see, last week this candle is very bullish. You can see very green. I'm sorry, very good. You can see it, right? Can you see?
Yeah.
Yeah. So since we have this candle being bullish, it means that what? Last week we had what? Markets being bullish. And let's go to the 4 hour and let me show you how the trend was for last week. So this is last week. What do we see? A very good trend to the upside. Do you understand it now?
Yeah.
Exactly. So if the higher time frame is telling you that what price like market was bullish, then you need to respect it. Because if you should narrow down to the lower time frame, what the lower time frame, it takes a lot of candle for you to communicate to you what the market is doing. So see what it took us how many candles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this, so many candles for us to know that price is like market is actually bullish. Like for this week, market was bullish. But the simplest way for us to know whether market was actually bullish was for us to what? Go to the weekly time frame. And with the weekly time frame was able to tell us that what? Last week was very bullish because what? The candle closing is a bullish what? Candle. Hope you get it. And on this same last week, we can mark out our what? Our change of character. Let me take it away. Uh-huh. So hope you can see this resistance zone. So we had, so this is even not a change of character. It's a break of structure actually, because we've had price moving since, that's like 17th June 2024. So since 2024, gold has just been what? Rising. Hope you can see. So we had a high over here. It broke it. It created a higher high. Then it came to form higher low, high. Even this was, it just went high. Then it came to form another higher high over here. Then it came to create a low over here. You get it? And when it got into the earlier high that it had created, it broke it. You get it? And that was last 2 weeks. So last 2 weeks gave us a signal that what price, or let me see, last week was going to be what? Bullish. I don't know if you get the whole concept, but if you don't get it, the mic is still open. You can ask me. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's how powerful what that this one the higher time frames are. Okay. They just take few candles for you to what for them to communicate to you what is actually happening. Hope you understand now.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, so we got to Thursday. Yes. So Thursday we took this Friday. So you see, we are scrolling through. See these many candles. We are still in. So we just got Wednesday. You get it. But on the daily time frame, it's just one candle. Then we've got into the next day. You get it. But see how many candles we need to pass through in order to what even get to the next day. So this is Thursday. Yes. Thursday at 2 p.m., right? Okay. All right. So Thursday at 2 p.m. So I told you guys what you can regard as what a resistance or a support on the lower time frame. So over here, market consolidated to create a very good point of interest, which can be what either a support or a resistance. And after creating it, it went high. It came to support this consolidated resistance zone, like consolidation, like yeah, a resistance zone which was caused out of what consolidation, and it respected it. And after respecting it, it came to break it. But the fact that what it has been consolidating to create this point of interest, that should tell you that what it has broken it all, but what it will later serve as a what as a resistance. Hope you get it. It couldn't serve as a support because when price got here, it broke it. But what happened when price later came back to it as a resistance? It respected it and it went lower, right? So we just look out for what? 2 p.m. So at 1, we saw our what? This thing. What was the name? Oh, this zone, or let me say this support zone being broken. You get it? So after breaking it on the 5 minutes, please listen again. On the 5 minutes, we got our 5 minute change of character. You get it? So let me mark it out so that you get it. So there's our support. Oh, nice. Yeah, so there's our support, right? A change of character. Why? Because we had it being bullish, became bullish. Even this, yeah, it became bullish. Then it came to create a support, like something like, yeah, a support zone, and it went up. So this very low. We are anticipating that what if price should get here, it should rise, but it didn't rise. It came here and it broke it. Some refer to it as liquidity. Let me even not confuse you guys by saying that it's a change of character. I wouldn't also say that it is liquidity. These are too advanced. So you can see. Let me just cancel it and make it a normal trend line. Because you guys are beginners, I don't want to go much into my system, okay? Later on, if you guys settle on what you want to trade and you want to trade my system, you can come. We will do a one-on-one. Then I'll take you guys through it. But for now, let's just keep everything general, okay? Based on what Ezra and Ryan will be teaching you. All right. So we had this zone. When price got into this zone, it got broken. You get it? And after market breaking it, we had it coming to serve as as a resistance since it couldn't serve as a support. So we are expecting that what price from this point gets here and goes up. But what it didn't happen that way. It's rather got here, it broke through. So since it has broken through, then we should anticipate that what since it couldn't serve as a support there, at least it should what serve as a resistance. And what happened? It came to serve as that resistance because when it broke through, it tried to come like it tried to this one break it, but it couldn't break it. And there's a candlestick confirmation, like getting a rejecting, like a rejection candle on a this thing, on a POI. That's a very good sign that what price might like that zone might be what might get respected. Yeah, and that's exactly what we see over here. So we have two rejecting candles actually. So we have this one, it got here, it's rejected. It got here and it's rejected. And that was like around 225. So let me say all of these ones are not enough confirmation for you to what enter. Then we come here to another bearish candle showing that what at least we are moving bearishly. Yeah. So at 2 p.m. we just enter with our what our bearish candle after the second bearish candle. Let's say we are mostly risk 20 pips, but then for this one, let's say we are putting this one, our SL slightly above that one. 1:3 again. Then yes, our 1:3 has been what? Realized again. And this very trade, it took how many hours? Another 55 minutes. You get it? So 55. So actually, let me say you entered at this time. This time was 235 to like it's even less than what's the name 30 minutes. You get it? So you know, like within this one, yeah, less than 30 minutes, your profit has been what? Let me see, your TP has been actualized. You move on to the next day. Like it's just one session, one pair, one trade every day. You get it? You don't have to be trading like 2 times, 3 times, 30 times a day. You get it? Although I'm a scalper, you never see me executing more than 2 trades a day. And if you guys have been able to join the live from since Monday, I'm sorry, since Tuesday or yeah, Wednesday was when I actually start trading. Yeah, you realize that what 1, 2 trades, I'm out. Friday, for instance, we took only 2 trades on the live. You get it? The first trade was a win, the last trade was a loss, and we still ended up with what? Profits. You get it? So the first trade, for instance, we got this one 50 pips out of that. And the trader we lost 20 pips. So 50 minus 20, that's what 30, right? Yeah, so we ended up with what 30 pips. If you use 0.01 on that trade, that means at the end of the day, you should be walking away with what 3 USD. You get it? So that's how it is. Let's move on to the next day. That's Friday. So Friday, 2 p.m. Friday 2 p.m. What happened? So that's like after NFP. So Friday, what would have Friday actually I came after 2 p.m. Actually I traded because I had a live. Like we had to trade live, yeah. It was because of that. If not for the live, I wouldn't have traded because that time I had already missed out to what trade at 2 p.m. You get it? Yeah. So I broke my rule for you guys. You see, that was for like last week Friday. I would say like for last week, I really broke a lot of rules just to what serve you guys with what live trades and stuff. You get it? So let me see. This was the time that I was supposed to trade. And the main reason why I would have entered a buy at this point was because what the dollar was weak. The NFP result that came out, we had the actual being less than what the forecast. You get it? So that was a very bad time for the US dollar. And since we are trading against the US dollar, we will be anticipating that what the dollar will fall, then gold will rise. You get it? So this is the point that what I would have entered. Let me see, after price leaving a rejection candle over here and printing out a very bullish candle over here. You get it? That is when I would have entered. And even if I wanted more confirmation, I would say price should break this point of interest, or let me say this resistance. You get it? So after breaking this resistance with this candle, I'll just enter here. You get it? My daily 1:3. 20 pips, 20 pips. Oh, how come I cannot reach 20 pips? Uh-huh. So we broke out. We are taking it after here. Yeah. So actually, if we took 20 pips, we would have even been out. So let me say just general 1:3. Let's bring it up. Let's make it 30 pips. 1:3. You get it? So that would be here. So we entered this trade. Let me see, somewhere around 220, exactly at 210. We are 310. We are out. You get it? This one is like actual 30 minutes or so, 40 minutes or something. But yesterday's trade, I'm sorry, Friday's trade, we took that one. I forgot where we took that trade. We took it around somewhere like this. And that one took us just like 5 to 10 minutes. Then we hit our TP on that. We hit our take profit on that trade. You get it? Yeah. You can refer back to this one, the live. I was in the library, so I couldn't speak as at that time. So I was just using up some markups to write up my ideas and stuff. You get it? So that's it. And since we have market already in a bullish, so let me say for the forecast for next week. So next week, like this, dollar is weak. Yeah, dollar is weak because NFP result came. The dollar was weak. Let me see. So for tomorrow, for next week, is this not FOMC? Hey, there's FOMC Tuesday. There's a lot of news. So there's CPI on Wednesday, Thursday. There's. How is this one tentative? There's another CPI. How? Wednesdays. Wow. There's a lot of news next week. I mean, this week. We're already, yeah, there's a lot of news coming up. Yeah. And let's check DXY. What's happening on DXY? So DXY is what? Dollar index, the dollar against other currencies. You get it? So we getting to know the actual trend of the dollar will be able to inform us on what to expect. Hey, that's why. I was shocked. I thought this was DXY. This is good. Let me open DXY. Because I was wondering why DXY should be rising and Go2 should be rising. Wow. Wow. So was it Joshua? The person was asking me about the change of character thing. So this is a very clean one. I don't know if you can see. This is a very clean consolidation. So this is a textbook like consolidation. Hope you can see it. Can you see it?
Yeah.
You see? Then what do we have? Broken. Change of character. Hope you get it. After breaking it, it formed a what? A change of character. So here's it. The high, or let me see. Let's take this high rather. Let's take this highs. Since it was respecting this highs. Yeah, so this highs. You get it. It formed a change of character. So we have dollar index too. Wow. Wow. There's a lot happening. So it like for the for the okay, on the weekly time frame, it has been bullish for a while. And since we have a change of character, that is signaling some sort of bullishness. You get it? So right now, this correlation thing don't really happen like that. Like you see, one thing about correlation is gold correlates negatively to the DXY. So if we have DXY rising, then we should be expecting some bearish movement on what? On gold. And already we have gold closing as a bullish week. So let's see. Everything will be determined on Monday. And it has already printed out that there's a bearish candle. So there's like the NFP candle. And for last week, we had it printing out. So you see, this is indecision. If you see a candle like this, it is called, I don't even know the name, but then the psychology behind it is what market is indecisive. It doesn't know whether it is going to be what bullish or bearish. You get it? So you need to look out for other signals on Monday, like how Monday behaves. Then we'll be able to know whether we are going bullish or bearish. Okay. I don't know if there were some activities happening this week. I mean this weekend. If some activities really happen, then market should open with a gap. We are not doing this early. Should I say early or late? Yeah, we are not doing this. We are not doing this late. If it was around 10 p.m. there, we would have witnessed the market opening around 10 there. Yeah. And that's how go-to is behaving. So let's go to 4 hours and see. Good, 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 good. Go-to is showing its own signs of bullishness. Yeah. Everything, everything will be determined tomorrow. Oh, why is this GBP? I mistakenly went. Uh-huh. I did something and this thing was showing. So on the 4 hours, so I think hmm, to me, seeing this on GBP, you can see that this is 4 hours. So you can see GBP trading in a point of interest. We have a resistance. Hope you guys can see it. You can see GBP trading in that zone. I mean, around that point of interest because it created a resistance. So let me see, a high over here. So this resistance, and it dropped all the way down. And when it came back, it respected it. It came all the way down. It came back again. Then right now it is trading around it. So it's either it breaks it or it drops. Whatever happens, Monday determines that play. So we just need to be patient. Okay. Yeah. I'm taking questions. I'm taking questions.
So please, would there be a live trade like this week?
This week there will be a live trade, and there's a competition too.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys will be actually trading today. I mean, this week you get it. The this one too. Next week is going to be like a consistency challenge too as well. So the person who I say behaves, the person who gets better will be rewarded. You see. So
I
that's how
want
we're
to ask,
doing it. Yeah.
like, when will it be during the day or like during the evening by this time?
The live trading.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you that trade at 2 p.m. You get it. For last week, I had to break a lot of rules for you guys, but next week, yeah, I'm being selfish. So I'll be trading only at 2 p.m. So 2 p.m., if I'm about to trade, I'll go live. Then you guys can join. Okay.
Okay. For us, right now, said you'll be trading ourselves during the week.
So the thing is, I'll be doing live trades. If there's a lot that you want to learn, you can join the live session as I'm doing my analysis. You'll be asking questions why this and that. Then you get to learn from that as well. Okay. But if you think you have gathered enough this one knowledge or information from our previous call and you can take trades on your own, yeah, you can be taking those trades on your own. Just that what pay attention to risk management. We don't want you to start trading then 1, 2, 3 days your account is blown. Already I've seen from the back office, I've seen a couple of you have already blown your accounts. I don't know what's happening. You get it. Yeah, so I need to know. You guys need to practice good risk management, okay? If it wasn't for good risk management, we would have been down for last week. Last week, we like let me say, Monday, I made 4% on the 500 USD. The following day, I lost this one 4%. The following day, I went down 4%. So I was in a 4% drawdown. You get it. Then Thursday, we came back from the drawdown. We made like so we were able to cover up this on our 4% drawdown, and we made additional 2% on what on the 500 USD. After making that 2%, we had to lose it on our trade, the last trade that we took. You get it. So I'm up like barely 1 to 2% on that account. You get it. Imagine I wasn't practicing good risk management. Monday was a win. Tuesday loss, Wednesday loss. Um, what's the name? Thursday, yeah. Thursday was a win. Then Friday, one win, one loss. You get it. So that should tell that what for last week we had more losses than wins. You get it. But with me practicing good risk management, my account is still in what good health. You see, we are still up, we are not down. Imagine we are practicing bad risk management. Everything would have been gone by now, or would have been in a deep drawdown by now. And one thing by psychology is immediately get yourself down. Even don't blow your account, so just make like 20%, 30%, go down like 30%, or let me say 50% drawdown, your psychology will be messed up. You feel like making it back in a like it's very bad. You guys shouldn't put yourself in that space, okay? So just practice good risk management. Make sure you are taking smaller losses. And if you take the loss, don't be don't take on a revenge trade. Don't be like, I've taken a loss, so let me get it back. No, it doesn't happen that way. Okay. If you take the trade and you make a loss, go back. Tomorrow is another day. You can come in trade. Okay. Don't be in a haste towards make more than someone because you are saying that what it's a competition. Just trade according to your plan. Okay.
So
All
right
right.
now, we as beginners, is it advisable? Because let's say we are just practicing what we've learned. So we are not perfect. So practicing using the life
Is it
account will
advisable
be
to?
we are not sure whether market will go in our favor.
Yeah. So me the best way to start is to what? Is to start. If you are to start trading with demo, me I don't recommend demo. Why? Demo that's what's the name? Um that's paper. Like it's not actual money. Your emotions are not attached. Trading is not about the technical analysis. So it's not about you buying and selling. It's about your psychology, trying to like being able to control your psychology. That's the real trading. You get it? And that's the advantage real account trading has over what demo trading. If you are to trade your live account and blow it, unless maybe you're not ready to learn. If you're really ready to learn, you'll be able to learn from your mistake and what refund and come back better. You get it? But if it is demo trading, blow the demo money right now. You can just what's the name? Just going back to HFM, create another demo account, then you get it. Nothing involved. I don't know if you get my point. Yeah. So for beginners, I always recommend what live accounts, live trading, the best way to go. All right. Any other question?
Uh, so tomorrow specifically, what are we doing?
Yeah. So I've it was in Mavis. Yeah, Mavis or Cedric. One of them I've already dropped next week outline. So from next week, Ezra will be taking you for next week. So you'll be doing like psychology, chat patterns and stuff. You get it. The outline, or let me say the lineup for next week has been posted. You get it. So you'll be doing those ones at night. Then me, my live trading, I trade at 2 p.m. So 2 p.m. If you're able to join, we go. If you are not to, the recording will be there. You get it. But it's not as if it's not because you have missed it. So whatever positions I took on the life, you'll be going to take the same. No, that time by that time there, so that have been gone. So if you really want to trade with me on the live, then you need to join the live. Okay. Unless what's the name? Ryan comes to drop like some swing setups. So for the swing setups, mostly you just need to wait for like set a pending order and wait for it to get to that zone. So you can be able to set them. For me, I set my pending orders. My pending orders maximum 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Like I've gone cry 1 hour, 2 hours. If the pending order is not triggered, I just delete it because what I'm trading in the zone. Like I'm trading at that time, right time in the market. That's when I'm trading. You get it? Yeah. I'm not looking out for too many pips. I'm not looking to take on too many losses as well. So I trade within that period. Hope you get it. So tomorrow live session, then actual class at night.
Oh, okay. Then I would like to join on the live trading. Try and try my hands on building, like taking a trade and see how to. Because I've tried, I'm not seeing anything.
Okay,
So
sure. No problem.
I'll try and place some orders with your live trading.